and recently I went to Anglesey in North Wales, and I drove along the coast. And that was the first thing that came in through my head. I was looking for plastic bags and plastic bottles, and I'm thinking, well, where are they?
Last week, I went to Green Lane. Just for that stretch from Green Lane to Herbert Road.
Yeah.
There was 100 litter bags chucked on the street.
See, that's
right. We need to really seriously think, what are we doing to prevent this problem? Because if we don't change it now, there will be, God forbid, a plague. A plague, it was where the rats, they came and they brought women on the street, people start dying. Forget COVID-19, that's a bigger problem.
That's a bigger problem, and there are many a times when I talk about the plague, and I talk about what the plague did to the City of London, and there's a comment on our chat box. Mujahid Iqbal has said, Shukriya, thank you for joining my program. Apologies, viewers and listeners. We are running an extended show here tonight because the conversation is just so riveting and so informative that I want you to make sure that we ensure we carry on this conversation. Inshallah, I'll be wrapping it up in a couple of minutes. Mujahid has said the schools need to start educating and teaching kids when they're young.
What was his name?
Mujahid.
Mujahid, that's a very, very good point.
Mujahid, you're a warrior.
You're a warrior. I think that's a very good point.
What your name means.
But brother, I mean, you say first.
But you see, what you got to understand is that schools can only do so much, right? As parents, we have a duty and a responsibility to our children. We send our children to be educated to school, but when they come home, the school doesn't give them tarbiyat about how to do wuzu. The school doesn't give them tarbiyat about Islamic classes and all that. That's where our responsibility comes in. And if we can bring that in our part of our daily life, mashallah, it makes a big difference. And if you embed that into a child at a very, very early age, I mean, my blood boils when I'm driving along and somebody opens a window and there goes a plastic crisp packet out the window. You're so frustrated because you work hard, you put so much effort to do your street cleaning, and this is what people do.
Yes. Well, it was a good question about Mujahid, well, a good suggestion. But the first school for anyone is their mother.
That's right.
And it's very important that we start our initial
studies at home.
So
your basic education
to pray, do wuzu, you're teaching them about cleanliness.
That's right.
We need to practice it more openly. If somebody's throwing a can, if you see a child, God forbid, tell them don't drop that can. If you see somebody else dropping the can, we need to voice our opinions. We can't stay oblivious. We can't stay silent. Because your silence is a tacit approval that you're saying it's okay for you to drop the letter. But if we don't speak and tell them people, we are also going to be judged for their mistake because we didn't tell them.
There you are. You got another waste warrior response from brother from Mujahid is 100% starts with the parents. So there you are. You're right. There you are.
And brother Mujahid, I'd like to also add. It's a very good question. We've worked with some schools, Arc Victoria School, and the teacher name is Muhammad. He actually called me and my friend Mike from Medical Litterbusters, and we invited onto his school assembly, and it was about Earth Day. So the schools do have one about the environment, and the schools in Smallheath, and that was one I attended. It was like a Zoom meeting.
Schools do.
They have
as part of their curriculum.
Yeah.
Every year they do cover it. They do have like an Earth Day. They have an Environment Day.
Yeah.
The idea is you engage the children. The children come up with the ideas about what can we do with a plastic bottle, and the whole process. And they educate the children about what happens with the plastic bottle in the recycling process. So the idea is there. But that needs to be embedded in people.